Viewers, we bring you the stories that matters most, stories that impact your world. From breaking news to in-depth analysis, we are committed to delivering unbiased reporting that informs, educates, and empowers you. Stay tuned as we delve into the heart of the matter, uncovering truth, challenging perspective, and sparking conversation that shapes our society. Join us on this journey as we navigate the complexities of our world together. Welcome to News New Chronicle, where knowledge is power and the truth prevail. Let's dive in. Welcome to News New Chronicle once again. I'm a very quick one. Somebody from a politician from the House, Audu Ogbeh, made a very profound speech, and I want you to really understand what this man is saying. And based on what he's saying, the truth is we should preserve this man at all costs. Yes, preserve Audu Ogbeh at all costs because he is giving out information that if we make use of it, I tell you the truth, a lot of things is going to happen. A lot of things is going to happen. The truth is, give socialism a chance to rule. Yes, give socialism a chance to rule for 40 years and watch Nigeria turn around. All we need is a solid and stable governance. That's just all we need. Um, we should, I don't know, but I stand where I have been 5 to 7 years ago. Let's do like the late Muammar Gaddafi of Libya, China, and India. Go for homegrown solutions to our challenges. This Harvard and Cambridge product or expertise cannot work here. Use local technologies, even in oil and gas and other sector. You get until we come to that point, we are going nowhere. We are going nowhere. This man, Audu Ogbeh, summarizes all the problems Nigeria is facing in less than 5 minutes. In less than 5 minutes. If we now know our problem but choose to do different, then we are not serious as a nation. Yes, yes. Nigeria are the enemies of Nigeria. We are just our own enemy. I just wish the um I just wish the APC people and all politicians can just watch this man's speech. Yes. You should just sit down and watch it. And then we had someone who who promised us to take us from consumption to production. And we all say no. We all say no. Yes, the ball is we just started the whole thing and we just kept the ball rolling. So it's too early to cry. We still have 6 to 7 years to go. So we better fasten our seatbelt because the journey is very far. The journey is very far. Yes, let the political class be servant leaders by delivered campaign promises to electoral. Less less citizen breathe. I expect by now the political class should reduce, slice or divide their salary and allowance bowl. We are not in this country that will not happen. Yes, that will not happen. The speech of Audu Ogbeh is a very nice speech and detailed explanation on our current problem. But I quote him from the last sentence: somebody making sure you fail. When we want to produce at home, the big question now is who is that person? Yes, who is that person? Uh-uh. You know, in as much as we want to cut down on a lot of things, okay, look at the country. We are not doing anything on electricity. Nothing is happening. But we want to cut down on some things. If we don't have electricity, what would the producers use in producing? How would they produce? What would they do? What would they do? They want to produce, but where is the electricity? No. The government is not leading by example. Yes, they themselves, they don't patronize what we make in this country. Rather, they overtax them. And when they overtax them, they make the prices unbearable for the citizens. That's what they do. That's exactly what they do. We have people who graduated in this country. They are good. But they have to come back home to begin a second childhood because there are no factories to employ them. Yes. And even the ministries can't take them anymore. If we're encouraging the local manufacturing companies, there are things the government will have to put in place. If we give light in this country, just electricity, you'll be shocked at what we are going to do in this country. You'll be very shocked. Yes. I had to stumble on Audu Ogbeh a video again, and it creates a whole lot of memory. A whole lot of memory. A whole lot of memory. Yes, you see, even if you start production in this country, the taxation in this country will cripple you. Yes, they will cripple you. They will cripple you seriously. I don't have much to say, but watch this video. Yes, just watch this video and see what Audu Ogbeh said.
The tragedy of Nigeria began in 1986 when we did the structural adjustment program. When we were persuaded to devalue our currency every week for 32 years. When I went to school, and many of you are here, the naira was $1.50. The naira was almost £1 sterling. They came here, persuaded some brilliant men from Harvard and the World Bank that weekly devaluation was wonderful. 32 years of devaluing your currency until we hit 527. And they were still telling us that the naira was still overvalued. That brought poverty, misery upon us. Then interest rates went to 30%. So nobody could build a factory, start a farm, produce anything, or create jobs. Because every time you bring in a shipload of rice, you also bring in a shipload of unemployment. Because you are transferring your wealth to sustain other economies. Somehow, Nigerians didn't notice it. So we became a nation of importers. Toothpicks. Toothpicks. Each year it cost us $18 million. Importing toothpicks. Tomato paste, $400 million. You talked about tomatoes now. One basket in town now is less than 2,000 naira. The farmers are losing money because the processors don't have enough funds to set up factories. You are going to do tomato paste, it's food-grade stainless steel. You can't just use anything because you'll be putting poison in people's stomachs. 2 factories have started off. I believe by the middle of next year, we can comfortably tell importers of tomato paste to stop. But when you do, you make enemies. Even the rice we're trying to reduce, we have enemies, heavy enemies, people who can kill if they have a chance, because you're spoiling their business. And let nobody take it lightly. These guys have seized this country's economy, they've taken us hostage, and they have no intention of giving up. Because this is a huge market, a very sweet market, and they have taken control. This regime is unpopular in part because it is trying to cut down imports. and transfer the wealth to our rural people. And I'm saying it because I have been in this business for 41 years and I can tell you some history. Abdullah Adamu is here. Import milk, sugar, toothpicks, toothpaste, handkerchiefs, pencils. We don't make. To cure Nigerians of that malady will take a while. It will take a strong government. That's the truth. And they're not happy that we're cutting down. When we cut down, they lose money there. So you see all sorts of publications. We're telling lies. We're not growing rice. We're trying to demoralize the local farmers and make sure that the economy fails. That's the story of imports. Now, I read a story recently in the newspapers. The French ambassador, the champagne ambassador in Nigeria, gave an article to The Guardian. He said Nigerians love life. We're the biggest consumers of champagne on planet Earth, more than the French who make it. There are parties you attend in some places where the only drink is champagne. Of course, the individual is free to spend his money, but his money comes from Nigeria's commonwealth. So on imports, it will take a while for us to get used to local goods and accept that we should consume what we produce and produce what we want to consume. So I take your point. We have to take stern measures to cut down on imports because these young boys and girls who have no jobs today are not going to allow us to carry on enjoying life at their expense. They need jobs. They need jobs. They are children. They've graduated, they've come back home to begin a second childhood because there's no factory to employ them. And the ministries can't take any more. But somebody is making sure you fail when you want to.
All right, you've heard it all. You've heard it all. You've heard it all. And I know you know what he is trying to say and where it's coming from. My own is he should be preserved. Yes, if this is the first time of coming across our channel, do what to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, follow our channel, drop your comments in the comment section. Yes, I want to know where you are watching us from. Drop your comments in the comment section. Thank you till we come your way next time. We remain News New Chronicle.